who put this thing together, but look at that. It was not even connected. And if you think that is FUBAR, well, you're really gonna love this. The coil inside this air handler was too big for the home, so they added a coil. Looks like a York or an ICP. Huh. So they never used the coil. They just added a case coil on top of the existing air handler. And I guess because it has the hydro coil from the boiler, you get heat coming out of the air handler as well. There's your emergency drain pan, a condensate pump in an attic, which makes no sense. It's interesting. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Hump day, ladies and gentlemen. There's only one thing better than hump day. You guys know what that is. Lucky Friday day. It is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. I'm in the J-Wagon. Yesterday was a gorgeous day. Took the top down. I took a New York State renewal class for my backflow certification. Had a great time. But man, 8 hours sitting in a little classroom watching videos on a VHS tape from the 1980s. Well, let's just say there's other things I'd rather be doing. Anyway, we have a very full schedule today. Got a couple backflow tests to do, ironically. Doesn't that look beautiful, by the way? I have the American flag and the Israeli flag on the front of my building. I love it. I love it. We have a couple backflow tests today. We have a pool heater with an LP error. It's a heat pump, obviously. Some service calls for air conditioning, and we even have a rooftop unit. So make sure you watch this video. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go! All right, FCON. Is this a 407C? Maybe, but apparently it's making a lot of noise. Ooh, that's cool. Ugh. All right, so that was the click of the contactor. Where the hell is the sticker? Oh, there it is. Let's see. 410.
Did it go on?
I heard a click.
Okay, I turned it on. Maybe it's good.
Yeah, so it's being told to turn on, but it's not running. All right, contactor is right there, and it's pulled in. Probably got no voltage. To ground. Oh, we have power, actually. All right, so we have 110 volts on each line of power, but combined, we do not have 240. Combined, we have nothing. We have a power problem. Want to see something pretty cool? Look at that. It's pretty cool. The ground. There's AC. And I don't know what this one is, but attic air handler. Let's see if there's any improvement. Oh my God, the wire was not even connected to it. It was just literally just resting in there. I kid you not. Let's see the other one. Well, let's kill them. All right. Let's see if we have 240 volts there. All right. 248. Let's just check from line to ground. Okay, and there to there. All right. I don't know who put this thing together, but look at that. It was not even connected. All right, well, that little piece of plastic broke off while I was tightening it, but it's secure. And so is the black. 40 over 5. Let's go see what happens. Well, she's running. Hi, I'd like to take a temperature reading before I give you a diagnosis.
Is that
Can I,
in the ad? Oh, up over there, yeah.
So around 55 degrees
Okay.
coming out of the ductwork, which is good. Whoa, sorry, what's the indoor temperature? I think it's like 65 in here probably, right? Yeah, close, 63, 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Windows open?
It's 65 outside, by the way.
Okay.
So we didn't have power to the unit, the proper voltage to the unit when I got here.
Okay.
And we had, normally when you have that kind of issue where you're not getting 240 volts, you're getting 110 volts and 110 volts.
Yeah.
It doesn't equal 220, believe it or not. And the breaker was fine.
Yeah.
Then I went to the panel on the side of the wall of the house, and that was 240 voltage there. And as soon as I dug a little bit closer, the wires basically just pulled out of the part that turns the unit on.
Yeah.
Like it was never connected right, or it wiggled free, or it was loosened
Yeah.
with normal wear and tear. But
Okay.
that's alarming because if it's secured properly, they're never going to go anywhere. Sometimes you got to cut the wires out because
Yeah.
the screw will never come out. So it's alarming that the screws were just loose and the wiring was just loose as well.
Yeah.
So I cut them back, for testing purposes.
Yeah.
I reconnected those,
Yeah.
and then I checked the other component, which is called a capacitor, and it's not within range as well. The unit is running right now and cooling, and the noise is you probably had from insufficient voltage, and it was chattering on and off like click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Was it doing something like that, or
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I would recommend, just for peace of mind, so I don't have to come back here like on a hot day.
Yeah.
You should change the contactor and you should change the capacitor.
Change.
It's going to be on your receipt. Everything will be detailed.
Okay.
You should change the contactor and change the capacitor.
Okay.
So, all right, let's go see what we got here. I'm going to dance on the ceiling joist. So apparently, the coil inside this air handler was too big for the home, so they added a coil. Looks like a York or an ICP. Huh. So they never used the coil. They just added a case coil on top of the existing air handler. And I guess because it has the hydro coil from the boiler, you get heat coming out of the air handler as well. There's your emergency drain pan, a condensate pump in an attic, which makes no sense. It's interesting. All right, back to the outdoor unit. The new Titan HD, made in the USA. 40 over 5 dual capacitor. Use the Sharpie, today's date. There's our hermetically sealed compressor wire, common fan. There's the new 2-pole contactor. The original contactor was single pole. There's no need to put back a single pole, and I don't have a crankcase heater. We're good. So, and the resistance across the coil was 22. I like to be in the teens, so regardless of the wiring never connected or loosened up, whatever, or sabotage, New one is in place. I'm not going to be back here in a month from now on a warranty service call replacing or tightening up a wire again. So let's tuck everything in and put the cover on and restore power. I didn't get it right the first time. We'll give that a minute and let it settle back down. Try that again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. If you have an HVAC system and you're in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area, if you would like to have your system literally looked over with a fine-tooth comb, my company, Pipe Doctor Home Services, we leave no stone unturned. No stone unturned. Did she need to replace those two components today? Absolutely not. Did I recommend it? Absolutely. Am I going to be back here in a month or two from now on a warranty recall and tighten it up again for free? Absolutely not. She's got a brand new capacitor that was slightly out of range, failed the dynamic test using the HVAC Tech School app, and the coil on the contactor was above normal specification. I feel confident knowing that the system is running properly. Listen, I didn't install it, but we'll help it get along. I'd rather fix all day long than replace, unless it's absolutely necessary and not cost effective. My number is 516-348-6300. We're based in Woodmere, New York, which is in Nassau County, in the Five Towns. We're also in Orlando, Florida, in Winter Garden. My number there is 407-375-1100. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.